When I ask people about the most meaningful parts of their lives, health, family, and work often rank as the top three. Of course, in different order for different people. Since so much time is spent either at work, traveling to and from work, or thinking about it, it inevitably plays a huge role in our lives. If we feel bored or unsatisfied with our work, it can take a serious toll on our mental and physical health. But if you feel happy and satisfied with your career and work, you are far more likely to achieve success in an occupation that you feel passionate about. Choosing the type of work we do is absolutely one of the most important decisions we can make. But with literally thousands of options, how will you choose a career that's right for you? And if you don't have any idea what you want to do, well, it seems undoable. Selecting a career path that can take weeks, months, or even years as you continue learning what you want and need in a job. But fortunately, you don't have to spend that much time. And today, I'm going to share a simple 4-step organized process to help you make a good decision. This is the process I use in my life, and in fact, thousands of my students have used this same process to get great results. And this process works at all stages. Either you are starting your career in school or college, or you are currently working and looking for career change, this process will be super helpful in making a very important decision in your life about your career. I call this process as 4D career development model, and it starts with the first D, and it is discover. I love to start with discover. Most often, people don't really put down what they want. They simply take the first opportunity they get. And that's what really happened with me as well. I was in my engineering college, and as everyone else, I was excited to sit for campus placements. And I applied for the first company that visited my campus for placements. Without knowing the job, and I actually got selected for that company, and I was super excited. My parents were excited, but when I started my work there, I realized this is not what I wanted to do. And I quit my job, and thank God I did, because it led me to my master's from the US, and the entire journey after that was as per what I wanted, and it all started with this discover. The first thing I did was to identify what kind of lifestyle do I want for myself and what is my personal aim in life. And most importantly, I identified my must-haves. These can range from anything like salary or travel to benefits and locations. So for me, my must-haves were to interact with people, to have financial independence, to help solve problems, and to absolutely have a work-life balance and really grow as an individual. So learning was also a must-have for me. Once I created a vision for my future self, I then discovered my personality, my strengths, my weaknesses, and my interests, both academically and professionally. Things that I'm good at and things that I love to do. Things that I was good at or love to do were communicating, making things simpler, productivity, and organization. During this time, I made a list of possible careers and jobs that I'm attracted to. So after understanding a bit more about yourself and your needs for the job, start looking for jobs that sound interesting or desirable to you. If there's a job you don't know much about, write it down and research it later. You may end up finding an interesting career path. So I was attracted to software developer, investment banking, psychology, and a bunch of other things. So I wrote down these options to explore. Now I know, for some of you, this must be looking too much or must be thinking, where should I start? But don't worry, you can download a step-by-step guide of my 4D process from the description of this video. And if you're someone who needs professional help and you can't really do it yourself, I would recommend you to take a career personality assessment. And 2 of the top assessments I would advise are strong interest inventory and MBTI, Myers and Briggs. So if you're in school or early years of your college, I would suggest taking a strong assessment. And if you are near the end of your college or you are a working professional looking for career advancement or even career change, go for MBTI. One more thing. You can take these assessments only through certified professionals. So don't take this assessment on a random website that says it's free, because those are not accurate. If you need professional help, you can write to me using the content link in the description below. So after discover, the second step is define. Okay, so define what? Define your career goals for 3 years and 10 years, long term and short term. So when I was in my college, I created a 3-year goal to work in an investment banking sector. As after my research, I love the high energy environment of finance sector, and my 10-year goal was to be an entrepreneur, doing something I love, and that is to make things simpler and to solve people's problem on the everyday basis. The next thing is to research each of the possible career or job options you noted in the discover stage to create a short list of career possibilities. The goal is to arrive at 1 or 2 career paths that you're actually excited about. I researched various career options and selected investment banking or financial sector. You can research about what is career about, what are the job requirements like everyday work, What education and skills required, experience required, maybe salary and types of companies hiring these people, and also research about related careers as well. After finding my top career choice, I then refined my current skill set, and I even defined skill set needed to excel in my interest area, which was investment banking. I researched and found that to be brilliant in finance field, one needs strong numerical and analytical skills, understanding of financial markets, communication and interpersonal skills, time management ability, dedication, energy, and commitment of self-confidence. Now, the best part of this 4D career development system is everything flows naturally. I first discovered what I want, and then I defined where I need to work based on the lifestyle that I want to lead. And I then research on career options. In this process, I was not at the mercy of my work or job to create my life. It was the other way around. Once I define where I am currently, what I need to be, where I want to be, the third step is to design. Now, this is a super interesting step. In the first step that was discovered, I figured out where I want to go. So that's my point B. And in the second step that is defined, I define where I am. That's my current point. That's point A. In the design stage, all I have to do is to design the most efficient path from A to B. So I had most of the skills, but I had a problem. I had no formal education in the finance field. Well, that means understanding financial markets was one of the core skills to develop. Bingo, game on. Now I'm designing my path. I also asked some tough questions like what I need to give up or what I need to exchange to reach B point. I love playing video games, and it took a considerable amount of my time. So I traded half of my time, of that gaming time, to become better at finance. I then designed a timeline and a planner to reach from point A to point B. This was more like a monthly, weekly, and daily to-dos. For example, complete finance 101 course in a month. And for that, study for 4 hours every week. So now I'm designing my path, and I know exactly what I need to do on a daily basis. And the more clarity we have about this, the simpler it becomes. Now comes the fourth and final step, and that is develop. Yes, the fourth D in this process is develop your skills and experience by taking actions, by actually doing it. Yes, it's a big thing. Oftentimes we plan too much, but we fail to take actions, and that is truly a road to failure. So I enrolled myself in a finance course and started reading about financial markets from my gaming time, remember? Just like you train your body for a sport by exercising, eating right, consider this step as the same for your career. I worked on my mindset and skills to be successful in my career. I did internships and talked to people in the industry to learn more. In fact, I would ask you to make a list of 3 to 5 people who you can talk to and know more about your chosen career. Throughout the system, you are at the center of the process. Remember how I started with keeping my end goal in mind, like what kind of life I want, what kind of work I want to do, or what things I love doing. And using this method has helped me immensely. And it's important to note that you may have the option to change your path multiple times in your life. Making the ability to choose a new career is a valuable life skill. And this process can do that every single time. In fact, after my work with investment bank UBS Financials in the US, I used the exact system when I advanced my career from an investment banker to an entrepreneur. When I started studying about human behavior and psychology, and I developed skill set to understand people's problem and creating a solution. I used the same model. So this system works at all stages of your career. So use this 4D career development system and remember to download the template to help you get started. So thank you for watching. I hope you have liked this video, and I truly want you to like this video and share with your friends to help them and encourage them to make the right career decision. Once again, thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon so get notified of my new videos. I'll see you soon.